But it's another week, and what happens every week?
We drop an episode.
Yeah, we drop an episode. So, with that being said, hello and welcome to yet another episode of the Foundry Lab, where ideas become power and power becomes the engine for African
Transformation.
That's what's up. What are we doing on today's episode?
It's a recap basically for the.
Speak louder, I can't hear you.
It's a recap for the episode we just shot.
Yeah.
Yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, which was,
To the 5th of September.
very interesting.
Yeah, what was your experience of that?
Yo. I think it was because we once spoke about purpose, that some people don't know
Yeah.
what to do. And he was
Yeah.
like, it's okay to not have the answer when someone asks you what are you doing with your life.
Oh, that's what stood out for you.
Listen, I'm still explaining. He was like, it's okay to not know, and to just your answer should be, I'm still figuring it out.
Yeah.
Like, do something. Don't just not do anything at all. Do something with your life.
Hold on. That's why.
The volume was down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You were saying?
I was saying that he said something like it's okay to try to figure out what you're meant to do. To not just sit and do nothing
Yeah.
at all. Yeah. I think that's what stood out.
He is Francois Center. We went out to Santon yesterday. A news cafe. We forgot to give them a shout out yesterday. During the episode.
Dude.
So yeah, we hadn't even called in before. We just got there and just started inquiring on the day, like literally 20 minutes before we actually started shooting. And yeah, they were cool with it. And obviously it's news cafe. So news cafe, there's sound, there's music. They even had a DJ. You know? They even toned down the music for us. So that was super awesome. So that was super awesome. So if this means, if a shout out from a small platform like ours means anything, shout out to News Cafe Santon. You know, if you are ever in Santon,
go to News Cafe.
Pop by. Say those guys that shot an episode referred us, so that we are in their good books. You know. So in today's episode, we just wanna give a recap of that because we are going to drop that episode sometime during the week next week. So do expect that. It was interesting conversation. It was an interesting conversation, but obviously me being the one that was hosting it, my mind was all over the place because I was thinking, is the angles correct there? Is the sound picking up? Because it was loud and the microphones, we weren't using these microphones, we were using the small ones, the clip-on microphones. So yeah, my mind was just all over the place and just trying to steer the conversation and all of that. And yeah, I think that one, I'm here to look at the footage and start editing because I haven't already.
Oh, and you didn't shoot it.
What do you mean?
I shot the episode, so that's why you're scared, because you're not sure if I did a good job of it. And it was my first time shooting.
Yeah.
So that was like, something.
Not even that, bro. It was just from. Okay, yeah, there was that because you were shooting it. Because normally I'm the one who sets up the stuff and then we just start shooting. So with that one, I literally set it up and then we had technical difficulty.
Yeah.
And then that was you were the one behind the camera, so I didn't see those technical difficulties.
Yeah.
And you see, we had to navigate that. So it was a good conversation. Just briefly, since you were the one at the back end of that conversation, so to speak, what was your experience and what was the chat like? 3, 2, 1. Oh, thought that was gonna bar.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying what was my highlights?
Yeah.
From him as a person?
No, just let's start with a rundown of what we spoke about. Because for me, I can recall a lot of things, but just as someone who was watching that whole thing unfold, what were some of the topics that we touched on?
I think it wasn't like land reform. That's one of the things.
Yeah.
Which I thought that was a good question, by the way.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I don't know if he's just gonna give a generic answer.
Oh, because he's a white guy.
No, just because people are not comfortable to talk about such things.
Yeah.
Especially people of a different race, they won't really even they're not willing to have that conversation.
Yeah.
So for someone like him, he's not only like good with answering, he's smart.
Yeah.
That dude is flipping smart.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, so we touched on that, as well as he said something that like South Africans, we are so entitled.
Yeah.
And like, yo, that one touched me, bro.
What was that new to you though?
I think so because I didn't think we're special. Because he said we think we're the best in Africa, but maybe we are. In some
it depends
areas,
on what.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And lastly, purpose, which is like that's my highlight. I think.
Yeah. Why was that your highlight? It sounds so personal because even yesterday you were going on about that.
No, because we had a conversation recently. I mean, I think in the last episode about South African youth. Some people just don't know what to do. Like they don't know their purpose at all.
Yeah.
And then his point is, it's okay to not know, but work towards something. Find something that you can do, and then go full force at it, just to be the best in that.
Yeah.
So I think people will get ideas, maybe, or inspired by what you said, so they can find their purpose in it.
Yes. Also, as much as he approached it with grace, there was some parts where, I looked at him and I was just thinking of Andrew Tate, bro. I was like, yo, it's going off, bro.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was going off, yeah.
Just the way he was speaking and, so I'm really looking forward to that one, I think I'm going to have fun editing that one and also just, reliving that conversation because it was a good conversation. But from my end, it gave me a different perspective because every time we talk about Pan-Africanism, it's always, for me, it's always from a point of the speeches that I've heard about Pan-Africanism, what I read and what I consume about Pan-Africanism, just this whole idea of unifying Africa, but not really talking about the difficulties involved with unifying Africa. So he gave that perspective of what unifying Africa is really going to take, and the fact that, what stood out for me is that, he started speaking about stats, and with the stats that he mentioned was that 70% of the world is, it was 70% of Africans are young people.
Yeah.
And that is a big deal because in other countries there's a population decline. By that I mean that majority of the people in that country, they are 40 something years and older. There's a lack of young people.
Yeah.
Africa is the only continent with the most young people, So it's an opportunity and it's also dangerous, because if we as the youth continue the way that we are going or doing things right now, then we are going to lose that advantage. Because having a population that is majority youth, it is an advantage. But only if the youth is skilled, only if the youth is informed, only if the youth is working. And right now, we don't have much of that, I mean, we do have skills in the arts, because we still do very well, like in entertainment, as Africans. But I mean, look at the likes of Tyler, Davido, who else? These people more than I do. No, like just the entertainment people.
Oh yeah.
Abo, Irasta,
Thames,
David. I mentioned Davido, Burna Boy. A ton of them. When you get to actors, we have Abu Tusombedu, we have Nomzamo. Who else?
Don't do that.
What?
There's a lot of them. Because you only mentioned two.
What do you mean I only mentioned two? I'm trying to think of others, Galo. Long story short, we are doing good in the entertainment space.
Yeah.
But now, that is not what is going to change the country, nor the continent.
It's not the only thing.
It's not the only thing. I mean, it influences because it draws attention to the continent. Oh, something's happening in Africa, something's happening in South Africa, something's happening in Nigeria, something's happening in Kenya and Tanzania, so on and so forth. You know, it just draws attention. But once we have that attention, what else do we have to offer? You know, so it's that type of thing. So hence now we have to develop other sectors and skills. You know, just from a point of how many scientists do you know from South Africa? None. How many scientists do you know in the continent? Okay, if we didn't know in Africa, then in South Africa, then we definitely not know. So you see, we need more scientists because we can count. Yeah, there's a ton of scientists that I know from the other side, Nobel Peace Prize winners and whatnots. You know, so but we don't have much of that in South Africa. How many economists do you know? Okay, a couple of them, but not many of them doing wonders internationally. You know, so it's that type of thing. Like once the entertainment draws us the attention, what else do we have to show for? You know, so he said that we need to put in a little bit more effort than we are putting in right now, and that struck me because I like to believe I am putting in the effort, but I also know to the scale that we want to impact Africa, even the effort that I'm putting in, it's not enough. You know, it's not enough, and I'm just one person. Imagine now 70% of the population is chilling.
Yeah.
Then what hope do we have for?
And I was thinking, it said like I don't know, I'm paraphrasing again.
Yeah.
It says something like getting a job. It's not necessarily about your qualification, but your potential, your abilities, like your skills.
Yeah.
What is it that you?
Absolutely.
And I was shocked by that actually.
Yeah. What do you bring to the table?
Yeah.
It was centered around that whole chat. So it was a very good conversation. I won't lie. I enjoyed hosting it and just steering it. So look out for that. We're going to drop that Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Let's do Wednesday. I want to take my time with that one. So it's now Friday. Drop this one and then okay, cool. Another thing then I want to talk about, something that's been on my mind, is how rigged the game is for black gents. Now I'm not even going to talk deep stuff. I'm just going to talk
I was about to be like, dude,
something as simple as umjolo dog dating. You know, like the game is rigged for us, bro. Because I know a lot of young white people that are married. Not so much the black gents, because there's a barrier to entry, which is Lobola, and what is it in English? Dowry. Dowry, yeah. What's your take on that?
Yeah, I think maybe that's one of the reasons why most black people are not like that. We date for like 6 years and break up. You know what we could do in 6 years? Do something better, but like it's like you don't even have the money to pay Lobola, let alone to survive after the wedding.
How much is Lobola these days?
Well, it depends who you're paying.
The family.
Yes, it depends, because they say if she has a degree.
I also have a degree.
Who cares, bro? Nobody cares about
you. See, that's why I said the game is rigged.
Because you're the one who's marrying her. Remember, you're the one who's asking for marriage. You found her, I don't know, on the streets. No, you just found her. She didn't find you. That makes sense.
Yeah. When are you getting married?
I don't know, bro. I choose to pause at that question. I don't know, but I believe maybe like 28.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
you?
28 years old.
Yeah.
Me, you can't cry me, dog. Even next year, I might be married. I need a girlfriend first.
Yeah, I was about to say that, like, yo, I can't answer that now because, yeah, it's tough. It's a tough one to answer.
Any single ladies out there, like, oh, I'm not that bad looking. I have a vision, I have a plan. You know.
What are your family listeners gonna say about us now? What the hell are you saying?
No, they might be watching, and if they're watching this type of content, then it means they sort of like have their lives together, because this content is not for everyone.
Oh, so you wanna You want to speed date now. You want to see who's gonna be able to, who's gonna be interested or something.
Yeah, man.
What if they?
What's wrong with that?
What?
Can they comment? Sure.
It could be anyone.
We'll have to look at the Instagram there or see some pictures. Nyana, Pella. We are men. We are visual creatures. You know. So there's some things I need to see.
Okay. Nah. Let's just end it there. Let's wrap it up.
But yeah, that's the thought that I've been having, bro. Like, just how great the game is, because now with our white counterparts, they don't have Lobola. And when a couple decides to get married, in fact, they get given the resources to start their lives together. You know.
Well, so like with us, like if you're giving money to a family, are they gonna contribute towards the wedding? Oh no.
It depends. If the family is not well off, chowing that money, dog.
Before the wedding.
Before the wedding, by the time the wedding comes, then money's shy.
Ish.
You know, so now the couple needs to pay for the wedding all by themselves. And yeah, like I was saying with our white counterparts, as soon as they say, okay, we are getting married, they're like, oh, awesome stuff. Here is 100,000. You know, probably a down payment on your apartment or house. Get yourselves a car, like just get yourself sorted. This is the least that we can do. Least that we can do is 100,000. So that's what I mean by the game is rigged. And then our sisters also, they don't make it any easier.
Yeah, no, they don't.
With the whole list of indoor masks and that entitlement again, you know. I feel like as gents, most of the time, we don't mind doing the stuff. Well, let me speak for me. I don't mind doing stuff, bro. You know, for a girl, like I'll buy the flowers, I'll go out on the cute dates. But now, as soon as you tell me that, that's bare minimum, you see now, even the thing that I wanted to do, now I'm reluctant to do because of Tyler.
Yo, dude,
yeah.
This reminds me of a story of like one of the people close to me. They bought a gift for their girlfriend. It was a very expensive gift. Don't do that first. It was a very expensive gift. And then, I think it was like, was it on the same day or the next day?
I don't know.
You know the story, don't act all surprised. It's not gossip. They know that we know. So, after that, the dude brought the gift, gave it to the girl. The girl was like all emotional. And then her question after receiving all of that was, Aibo, is this it?
You see,
dude, I was like, then now we don't even know what to do now. Because no matter what I do, it's not going to be enough.
It's never enough.
It's never enough.
So now we get stuck we get paralyzed by that, because now, if you know it's not going to be enough, you end up reluctant to do anything, because now there's that thing of like, this is also not going to be enough, and then you don't do anything. But when you don't do anything, that's also another issue.
Yeah.
But when you do something, it's met with, is this it? You know.
When are we going on again?
So it's that type of thing, you know. I think our sisters also, there's a mental change that needs to, a mental shift that needs to happen with our black sisters as well. I mean, we love them, and for me, that's the hill I'm gonna die on. I dabbled a bit in the snow.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Thank you for the truth, by the way. So disappointed this guy. I'm joking, guys.
Cheers, Dr. Omar Johnson.
I'm for all it. I think if you wanna date the other race, do it, bro.
Yeah.
Because mind you, if you date a white girl, you're not gonna pay the bottle, right? So chances are you could get married next year. But if you date, I don't know, Bali from Inanda, is it Inanda?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna pay, my brother, a lot of money.
Yeah.
For that.
Then you ask, so what are you bringing to the table, girl? I am the table. Table, you're going to start.
Okay. Now that's it.
So those are some of the qualms that I have with the black sister. So I don't know if I should be telling my experiences in the snow.
Yeah, I think that would be a good but no, let's not touch it.
Why?
Isn't she gonna watch this episode?
Do I care?
Okay.
So, dabbled in the snow, and there was some good and bad, about dabbling in the snow. I think the bad. I think we've spoken about just dating.
The other race.
Yeah, the other race. I don't know. It was on that episode. I think we titled it "Can Black and White Coexist?"
Oh yeah,
I think
I remember.
it's somewhere here on the channel. We spoke about that, and I said I date, but I don't know about male, and I gave my reasons. One of them were the cultural differences.
Yeah.
And yeah, my theory holds true. The cultural differences are huge.
Yeah.
So as a black man dating a white hun, there's a lot that you have to explain, about how you do things and how your family does things. So I feel like it's a waste of time to some degree, because there's certain things that I just can't change about my culture.
So, yeah.
So if I am now going to try and accommodate you, then what's the point? Unless I really, really, really love you. But it did not get to that point for me with that one. So also just that whole thing, imagine you are from Sokororo, dog. Imagine you take a white hand to Sokororo. Now your granny must speak English now 24/7 with this hand. How is that gonna go?
I should learn, my brother. I think most grannies are educated. Okay, they know how to speak English.
But all the time.
All the time, but I think now she'll have to learn the language, like some of the words.
Yeah, that's hard.
It is.
That's hard.
It is difficult.
So yeah, it's just those differences. Otherwise, they are not expectant of much, because I went on a date with her. Like I made sure the pocket is healthy. Well, the pocket was healthy, and she didn't order much, bro. Because with the black hand, if you say black hand, let's go for coffee. That one is gonna order ribs, bro.
Dude.
At 8 o'clock in the morning.
Dude. No, but I feel like not as guys, we have to. If you say you're going out with someone on coffee, don't take them to Spur. Okay, because then they're gonna order food. Go to like Starbucks or like just a coffee shop.
But Starbucks sells food as well.
Yeah, but it's not like intense stuff,
Yeah, I get you.
Because you can't take Mbali to Geek House and expect it to just have a drink.
Why are you being specific now?
Wait, what's specific?
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just saying you can't take a girl to a aesthetic restaurant, okay, and expect her to just get a drink. It's not a wise decision. Just go to like your nearest coffee shop, get a coffee and a muffin. That's better. Okay, you're not doing that much. But then, I think we put ourselves in such situations whereby we take them out to this crazy restaurant and then we cry after that.
Yeah. So me right now, I'm just looking for, I want love, bro. I love love. I don't confess this enough, but I love love, and I just wanna go out with a nice black hand and just go out for a coffee. Just look her in the eyes and
Okay, I think that's
and do some.
Okay, no.
Where were we? Where were we? And the consequences.
But I think, do you think every girl, like every black, not every black girl, do you think they're keen for coffee? Because to be honest, it depends where.
I've heard a couple of black gents talking about coffee, because for me, I thought for the longest of time the coffee thing, it was just because we were in a white community. The church we went to. I don't know about you, but for me, it's now a past tense.
Yeah.
I mean, I still do, but now it's much more balanced. But that's not where I'm going with this. So me, the idea of coffees, I got exposed to it through the community that we were in. So a lot of coffees were going around. You know, anytime you needed to sit down with someone and have a discussion, it was over coffee, you know, or bubble tea.
Oh yeah.
You know, so for longest of time, me as soon as I thought date, I thought food, you know, with a hand, you know. But I've learned that okay, we can't just do coffee and just have a conversation. Yeah. Obviously, you're not gonna do coffee all the time.
Yeah, no, obviously. But I think a first date.
A first date.
I don't want to see you eat on your first date. Like, I think that's just, no.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Makes sense. So yeah, I wanna go on a coffee, bro, with a hand. Like, do some jewelry. And then she says, you're on the consequences.
Oh my god. What is wrong?
I love that video, bro. I love that sound on TikTok. But anyway, is there anything else that you wanted to discuss? Because we are freestyling this episode.
Today I think this is the light.
It's a chilled one. We barely have light conversations.
I was actually thinking for the next light conversation, we should have the guys. I think.
It's not the first time you are saying this. Wait, let me explain to the listeners why I am reluctant of bringing the guys over.
Yeah.
The guys are unhinged, you know. I mean, just recently, Zayn, you were going to open for them downstairs.
And they said,
what's the first thing? I'm not going to repeat it, but what did they say? What did your guys say? You see, exactly. Exactly. So now, this is a platform where I am trying to build more than just a platform. I want this to be an institution. So as soon as you say institution, it's very formalized. It's not to say we're not going to have light-hearted conversations, but they must be controlled and hinged. Yeah. So like I say, the guys are very, no.
So you don't think they can like not drop the bar, like to try to be as professional as possible? They could.
I don't trust those guys, bro. I don't trust those guys. And then there's PK. PK is very subtle with his jokes. He can make the darkest joke, but he'll be subtle about it.
Yeah.
But I'd like to believe that my listeners are smart and they pay attention to detail. So they'll catch on those stuff, you know. Like, he'll start mentioning stuff about that guy, you know. And then you see now, they'll call us fascists. We are supporting fascists on the show.
Okay, so I get you. I guess maybe we'll wait until we can control the situation. Maybe.
Yeah. I feel like it. Yeah, we'd have to. I'd have to be on high guard, you know, and just be in control of the conversation, structure it in some form. Because if we do what we are doing right now, you see, right now we are freestyling. No. You're gonna get cancelled, bro.
You remember the first episode we shot? Because we tried to have a YouTube channel, like, what was it, like 2 years ago?
It was 2023.
Yeah, and the episode we shot after my concert, it was just a...
We never posted that one.
We never posted it. It was never edited.
Yeah. So, it was that type of thing. So, no. We'll see though. Maybe one of these days we'll have them on. What do you think we'd be talking about though? What is it that we could talk about that wouldn't lead us to being cancelled or being labeled homophobic, fascist, racist? Okay, I don't think the guys are racist.
No, not at all.
Homophobic? For sure.
No, I don't think they are, bro. They're not homophobic.
Were you there that day, Kazumura? Context. So it was a gathering or party or what was it?
No, we had like games night.
A games night.
Was leaving, and she wanted to have games night with us.
So now the guys being the guys, throwing around bad jokes, and then there's a guy we don't know. He's not gay, but in that moment he's like, guys, you can't say that. And then we say why. You'll say those jokes in the company of gay people and someone will be offended. He's like, but we know there's no one gay here. And then that guy says, but I'm gay. Yo, it got silent real quick. You know, because as much as we say these things, we also don't want to offend anybody.
Yeah, and I think that's also the thing with the guys. It's like, they're unhinged, yes, but they don't want to seem like hateful or they're hating or offending anyone.
So it got silent real quick up until that guy was like, "I'm joking."
Then it
And
got,
then
they
we
started
like-
to do more jokes.
Yeah. But it's that type of thing of it's not good to be making that jokes, those jokes in anyone's company. As much as being gay is biblically wrong, you know, but we are human at the end of the day. My chat, and not to get deep, is always from a point of we don't operate in isolation as Christians, you know. So as much as we know it's biblically incorrect, but that does not mean go out there and just be offending everyone, you know. Because imagine now if I find myself, maybe I'm working, you know, I don't know, working at Momentum or wherever, at Sunlam, Archers. Those are the companies that I'd prefer working for if I was to take a job.
Used to.
Yeah. So I found myself in that space, and there's gay people. And now, because I'm so biblical and self-righteous, that's all that I'm going to be talking about. If I'm in a room with a gay person, all I'm trying to do is convert them and tell them how wrong they are. Do you think that would be nice? Do you think people would... Yeah, just generally, do you think that would be nice?
No, it wouldn't be. You'd seem like you are a perfect person.
Self-righteous.
Self-righteous. And I think another thing is that, well, we were once... A friend of mine is part of the community.
Yeah.
And his friends are very cool. Like, we traveled with them, but in the car there was nothing... I don't know, they even made gay jokes, which I didn't get. Yeah, but I think it doesn't have...
It was diabolical when they said, okay, that's a bit gay.
Yeah, and I was like, well, then you are gay.
Yeah.
That makes no sense. But I feel like it's that thing of like, we shouldn't, as Christians, we should be trying to bring people to Christ, not pushing them away.
Yeah.
So it's instead of just being like, yeah, we know you're gay, invite them to church.
Yeah.
Start doing Bible study with them, pray for them. Yeah, so I think...
Because if I'm doing that, then I'm not being graceful
at all.
I'm not applying the grace that God applies to me. You know, if every time I'm gonna hammer down how wrong they are, and I feel like that's what it's gotten deep now.
Yeah, we can have another episode.
But I feel like that's what Christians do, and for me, that is still the thing that I'm struggling with. Like, at the end of the day, we are human, bro.
Dude.
And I've been in the company of gay people. Those people are cool. You know, my thing with gay people, be gay. But as soon as now you shell me, you see now because you know I'm straight. Now you're trying to convert me. You know? So there's a Bible verse somewhere in Psalms or Proverbs where it speaks about do not stand in the way of the wicked. You know, so let people be, bro. You know, you can try and nudge them just lightly, but don't be aggressive about it. You know, because at the end of the day, we are still human. You know, we supposed to be having human interactions.
I think your question was what conversation would we have with the guys? I think maybe brotherhood, friendship, and heartbreak. How has that affected the group or things like that? I think that would be a good conversation.
One thing that we should talk about as the gents, you see now we are getting somewhere. That whole thing of, and this is your theory by the way. That whole one, explain that because you know where I'm going. Give context.
I think, okay, so far in the group it's 6 of us. I would say 6 main members, and the rest are like additional. We just knew them like recently. Not recently, but like they're new to the group and all that. So there's never been a time when there's one couple in this group and they've been together for the longest time. So if they break up, on and off. When they break up, one of the guys finds a partner, right? As soon as they get back together, it's chai. It's chai, like, because it even happened. Remember last year? When you guys were paying for your girlfriends?
Oh yeah.
And they broke up and got back together. What happened? All of them gone. So there's never been a year when we were...
Ashley, me. No, but there was a point where we were all single because I remember there was a time last year, me and we were both dumped.
Oh yeah.
And these girls were friends.
Yeah.
You know, we were dumped at the same time. And then obviously got back together again, whatnot. So yeah, just that theory. I think that's one that we can talk about.
Yeah. It'll be a good conversation.
But you and Sakile have been the most consistent at being single.
Oh yeah. Very much so. Sakina is a very cool guy. I think Sakina will make some good points. That's why I want to have that conversation with the guys. Just on brotherhood, the theory, trust, loyalty.
Trust.
Yeah, like how are we building this friendship?
Yeah.
Like what has, because we've had some moments where we didn't agree. Yeah, especially with you. You once one day threatened to, yo, this nigga. I went to the gym the next day. I was like, you know what, this guy.
You're gonna get tough on me.
I don't know what I was thinking, but I think it's
in every friendship though, there are fights.
Yeah, but it's what happens after the fight.
It's what
do
happens.
We stay like that, or do we try to build our friendship?
Yeah.
Because I've fought with the guys a lot of times. But we're like the closest ever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we should have that.
Yeah. More than anything though, look out for the next episode. It's lit, you know. So I don't think you will watch that episode and not get anything from it and stay the same. If you stay the same or you stick to the same habits after that episode, you are the problem. We tried. We are like Pontius Pilate. We wash our hands. We wash our hands.
We wash our hands like this.
No. I'm sorry. We are not going to give up on you. We're still going to drop the content. We are still going to try and inspire you and motivate you and show you examples of the life that you probably should be living or the life that you should be aspiring towards. Because with everything that we're trying to do on this platform is just spark conversations that are going to contribute to a better you, a better South Africa, a better African continent, a better world overall. So we are still going to continue with that. Whether or not you catch up right now or it takes you 20 years, I'd like to believe I'll still be in the game in 20 years. I'll probably be, in 20 years, how old will I be? 45. I'll be 45, older and wiser. So let's look forward to that, you know. So yeah, man, that's it from my side. I don't know if you have anything like.
I would say just like try to listen to the next episode. It's gonna help you.
Yeah,
it's gonna help you big time. And again, do something with your life. Just do something, bro.
Yeah.
That's
also, if you are watching this and you have been a regular viewer of the Foundry Lab, first of all, thank you so much. We are seeing the growth. I mean, we're on 54 subscribers right now. Yeah. About a week ago, we were on 40 something. Yeah. And yeah, so to those new subscribers, welcome to the channel. Super excited to have you here. And yeah, stay tuned for more, man. There's just so much that we have planned. But everything that we have planned, it needs money. And so let's grow the channel so that we can get to a point where we can be monetized, we can monetize. And yeah, and if you want to see more interviews, because I know they're probably going to watch the next episode and be like, do more of that, do more of that. So we need the numbers for us to do more of that. So if we can just hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, let's start commenting as well, guys. I mean, that also helps boost the channel. So please help us do that. And I promise you, you will not regret, because there's big things that we have planned for this channel. And yeah,
that's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We will see you on the next episode. Signing out.